Hi, for those of you who've been following our channel for a while, you know that we had bought a Cruiser's Yacht 3870. It's a 1998 model, and I think it had the original canvas and upholstery, so it's a bit of a fixer-upper. So this video is on how we refreshed our cockpit upholstery on a budget until we could get it reupholstered. And reupholstery is very expensive because it's a fairly large vessel. It was over $10,000 to redo the cockpit upholstery. So I researched online how we could make it as good as we could, and this is what I came up with. First of all, it was white, and it was moldy and stained and cracked, and I think mostly because the canvas was a complete piece of crap as well, probably from water raining in and from UV damage. So I researched online and I found vinyl paint. Now this is this is a vinyl paint. It's meant for painting vinyl, and I actually got this at a body shop repair place because they use it when they're fixing up classic cars apparently. So, and these were the colors that I chose, which is this one is light buckskin, and it's supposed to be kind of like the Sea Ray color, and then super white and Landau black. And then also you need this Sem soap. It's a special prep soap, and this vinyl prep that makes your actual upholstery a little bit sticky so that the paint sticks to it. So anyways, the first thing we did was clean it. Soap and water, Dawn dish soap as good as we could. And then I ordered from the US, because it's very difficult to get in Canada, this stuff called Marine 31. And it gets mold out like nobody's business. It's absolutely fantastic. It's probably some type of bleach. I have no idea. But there's also a Star Bright product that you can get here in Canada, and that also works well. So the process is we cleaned it with Marine 31, and then this is a Scotch Brite pad, and it says in the instructions to use this gray one, which is different than the green or the red. I think it's a fine, anyways, you can just look it up. It's the gray Scotch Brite pad. So you wash with this Sem soap and water, just read the directions, and then wipe everything down and have it dry. And then you use this vinyl prep. You spray it on, and then you actually take a damp cloth and you just lightly wipe it off in one direction, it says on the can. And then you paint with your Sem vinyl paint, and just follow the directions, and it's recoat within, I can't even remember, you have to read it, I think like 15 minutes. And it's just like a light spray, and then wait a few minutes for it to dry, and then light spray. And I think I did, because I was changing the color, it was white, 2 coats kind of did it. So and that was that. The only thing I do, actually, hindsight is 2020. At the time, I got a little bit excited and thought, well, I want to change it, and I kind of saw other boats with these colors, so I had painstakingly had to tape off even this piping in the black, and then this, so it was all done in separate stages. So it was a bit of a pain in the ass, to be honest with you. And like I said, hindsight's 2020. If I could go back and do it again, to be honest, because I had to order the like buckskin color 12 cans at a time, I would have just done it white, to be honest. But anyway, so that was what we did to give it a refresh. And now we're on, this is our 3rd season. So I did it, the original in the winter when we got the boat, and then we've had 2 seasons on it now. Some of it, where it was in good condition, to be honest with you, it held up really, really well. Some of it was in much worse condition, and it didn't hold up as well. This rip here was actually from a storm that we had, and the tarp that we had and the wood came down and actually poked a hole in here. So you know what, I'm over it now. So anyways, so with all of doing all of this, we bought a whole box of these Scotch-Brite pads. I think actually, and this is even, there's still some left. This was one of these and a few, I can't even remember how many, not very many cans, maybe 2 cans of the vinyl prep, but and with all the paint, it was like less than $500 Canadian. So to get 3 seasons out of it, to save, you know, $10,000 in the meantime, I think it was worth it. And that's it. So if you know, want to refresh your upholstery, maybe you have white and you just want to, you know, it's starting to look a bit dingy, you know how it kind of gets that grayishy color, or even sometimes I think if you use that like spray suntan lotion, that can make you get orange or pink stains on your seats. You could try this just, you know, as a meantime thing to get you through a couple of seasons. And that's what we did, and we're gonna go on season 3 with it, and hopefully next year, and we'll do a video on it, have it reupholstered. Or I might reupholster it myself, we'll see what happens. If you're liking our content, we actually would really love for you to like the video, make comments, or if you have any tips, and also if you could subscribe, because we are really trying to grow this channel, help pay for gas. Thanks. What? Why are you